Hello everyone. In this section, we are going to see various essential functions in Excel for data preprocessing along with a few examples. Microsoft Excel is a great tool for preprocessing and handling structured data. Excel has functions and techniques which make it easier to clean structured data. We will going to discuss a few of the functions along with a few examples. First, we are going to see the missing value replacement. There are few steps to replace the missing value. The steps for replacing missing values are: first press F5, it will go to a dialog box. Click on a special button at the bottom left. In that dialog box, select a blank and click OK. This select all the blank cell. Type the value that we want to replace and press Ctrl plus Enter. For this, I will show you one example. This is a dataset containing information about few students. We can see that in this some cells are empty. So we want to replace this blank space by global constant 0. For that, first I'm going to press F5. It will open a dialog box. Click a special button at the bottom left. From this, select blank and click OK. This select all the blank cell in this dataset and type the value that we want to replace. Here I am typing 0. Then press Ctrl plus Enter. Thus we can see that all the blank space is replaced with a 0. This is how missing value replacement can be done. The next function is sum function. The sum function add values. You can add individual value, cell, reference or a range or a mix of all three. Syntax for sum function is equal to sum, open bracket, close bracket. In this dataset, I am creating a new cell named sum. And here I am typing the syntax equal to sum, open bracket, and then select the range. Here I am calculating the sum of mark 1, mark 2 and mark 3. So I am just drag from mark 1 to mark 3. Then close the bracket. Then press Ctrl plus Enter. Thus we can see the sum of students, sum of mark of student Shraddha Manoj. Like this, we can calculate the sum of all the students by just dragging down. This is how the sum function works. Next function is average. An average is a representative number that can be obtained from a list of figures. It is usually related to a concept of the arithmetic mean. Syntax for average function is equal to average, open bracket text1, text2, then close bracket. Here in this dataset, I am creating a cell named average. Then here I am typing the syntax is equal to average, then open bracket and select the range, close bracket, press Ctrl plus Enter. Like this, I am calculating the average of all the students just by dragging here from down. This is how the average function works in Excel. Next function is concatenate. Concatenate is one of the text functions to join two or more text strings into one string. Syntax: concatenate, open bracket, text1, text2, then close bracket. Here I am creating a cell named full name. And here I am typing the syntax is equal to concatenate, open bracket. Which test I want to come first? Press the cursor on that cell. After that, I need a space between two names. For that, after comma, I will press imputation, then space, again imputation, then comma, and place the cursor on the last cell. Then close bracket, press Ctrl plus Enter. We can see the first name and last name is joined. Like this, I want to join all the student first name and last name. For that, I am just dragging from here to downward. This is how the concatenate function works. Next function is trim function. Trim will remove extra space from the text. Thus, it will leave only single space between the words and no space characteristic at the start or end of the test. This is very helpful when cleaning up text from other application or environment. Syntax for trim function is equal to trim, open bracket, then close bracket. From this dataset, we can see that the extra space between the names, to remove the space, I am creating first I am creating a new cell named trim, and here I am typing the syntax is equal to trim, open bracket, then select the cell, close bracket, control plus enter. We can see that the extra space between the names removed. Like this, we can remove the space between the names of all. This is how the trim function works in Excel. Thank you.